So I have been dreading making this one video. But I think it's time to be addressed. Every day I am being asked the same question, and I have the same but no answer, so to speak. Everybody wants to know how I feel about the Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Brother Love, whatever his name is today. What do I feel about his situation? And my response is, I don't give a fuck about what happens to him. That's a grown man. He made grown man decisions. Let that shit play out in the courts. As a matter of fact, let's wrap that shit up right now, because there's other things going on that is highly, important. He has money for attorneys. They're gonna do what they need to do. What my issue is the victims, and not just those victims, but the victims that are being re-traumatized by the whole situation. With the Cassie video, I didn't watch it. I couldn't watch it. When I turned it on and I saw her balled up, I was like, that's enough for me. But what we are failing to realize is the body keeps score. It doesn't really forget. So when we see these type of situations, it triggers us, and it takes us back mentally, physically, and emotionally, and it paralyzes you. And no, that may not have been you on the floor in that video. That may not have been you, one of those millions of victims, but you know somebody that knows somebody, and you can empathize. And in some way or another, you are traumatized, you are victimized. And every time somebody asks the question, it sends us into a whole trickle down effect of more traumatic news, when there's other stuff that, there's been stories and storytellers, and we've heard this for years, right? That situation is very unfortunate, but what we feel about that is the way we feel about all convicted criminals. They should be punished. The last thing that I hate to see is a black man, a father especially, being sentenced to prison, jail. But I'm a woman first and foremost, and guilty is guilty. So I don't give a fuck what happens to that ground. What I want to know is, where do we go? How do we heal as the fucking world, as a society, as a culture? Because this is big for the culture for so many different reasons, but the main reason is we cannot relate. And I have seen not one person say, I ain't never heard that happen, but I ain't never heard of, well, that's new, right? Well, now there's some new shit, but we all know somebody that knows somebody, or we've experienced it firsthand. We know what it's like, and we can sympathize, and we can also do without being fucking traumatized, if at all possible. But the hardest part, I guess, is being a mother and seeing Kim's daughters going through this without her. I know she has a village of aunties and uncles and things like that are filling in and helping the girls out, and I'm glad about that, because it's unimaginable to try to guess or think what they are going through, because if they are victims too. Something happened that changed the course of their lives, and they had no control over. Then with somebody coming out with this fake Kim book and things like that, pouring salt into their very raw wounds. These are kids, including the boys too, that buried their mom not too long ago. They're still trying to adjust with life without her. They're turning 16 without her. They're going to the prom without her. They'll be getting married without her. And now the possibility of losing yet another parent. And again, as a mother, my heart goes out to them. The victims, my heart goes out to us, because it almost feels like we are them and they are us. And I was talking to somebody and I said, you don't know, what you may end up signing your life away, or your rights away, or your body, or your soul, or whatever, for your dream, for fame, for fortune, for many different things. But a lot of people are chasing dreams, and then when you're being asked to do this in order to be handed this, nobody knows. I mean, even little Justin Bieber, they song that he got, and I just heard it last week, and I was like, well, goddamn, we really did ignore him, And this is like, we need worldwide fucking therapy. Like, we need while we scrolling on these goddamn phones all day long, we need a therapist to sit us down. Where's Steve from Blue's Clues? I heard he making everybody cry. Get him on television right now. Let him check on us. Let him see how we're doing. Let him give us therapy, counseling. Let him tell us to hug a tree, to walk barefoot in the grass, to get grounded, to get centered. Granted, it's time to vote for a president, and we got to do that. But we need therapy. We need counseling. We need grief counseling, baby. We need to know what the fuck is happening in the world. Because for one, we are so invested in some shit that ain't got, it's got something to do with us, but it ain't got a goddamn thing to do with us, because we got other shit that we supposed to be worried about. Like right now, there's a hurricane. There's a storm of brewing. Lives are being lost. People resigning from the company, they getting fired, they getting let down. Mayors getting indicted, chief of police getting investigated, and why is y'all distracting us about some goddamn baby oil? We already knew something was going on. They told y'all that. Y'all ain't been listening. What had happened? I'm gonna go on record to say, anybody that has committed a crime should have to pay for said crime. No matter who you are, no matter what your area code is, what your zip code is, what your financial backings is, none of that. And I'm including that other motherfucker that running for president too. Ain't he a convicted? Oh, okay. Punish that motherfucker too. And Diddy ain't the only one. And all we saying is, if you gonna get one, go get all of them. And the ones that's coming out said, I seen. What did Hughley say? You ain't a witness, you a motherfucking accomplice. Get them too. So stop asking us how we feel about that. Ask us, how are we doing having to be re-traumatized? How are we doing going through this shit as a collective? And you would think, like, a lot of times we don't take shit serious, and that's one of the things that we as a black community do. And I notice other people are starting to jump on the bandwagon. We don't take shit serious. We laugh and we joke about everything, but that's our way of healing. Like, if we're at a funeral and somebody's wig fall off, don't look at the cousin that gonna laugh. The whole row gonna be like, we will cut up. But that's how we grieve. But right now, we ain't got time to grieve, because there's one thing after another, and after another, after another, and we don't have time. Before we can even, and here goes some more shit y'all throwing at us. And then some more, and some more, and some more. So, you know, we need whoever fucking get in Kamala, increase minimum wage, give us more money, keep doing what you're doing, helping the entrepreneurs if that's what you're gonna do. But don't get in there and goddamn play with us. Like, help us, give us. We need therapy. We need therapy. You're gonna have to put some real black executives up top. I know that ain't your job, but you're gonna have to figure out a way to find it, because we're gonna need. Our whole childhood has been snatched away in a blink of an eye. It's gone. So we need you, Kamala, put some of these other people in these. Come and get some of us. Let us make some movies and give us some group therapy, some spiritual healing to get us through this, because God damn it, it's dark and it's heavy. And then y'all want us to stand in line and goddamn vote, and then when you get in there, you forget what you told us you was gonna do. These motherfuckers around here doing it all the time. Said they were gonna fix these potholes. 2 streets done been paid 3 times. They ain't came on the back road yet. They bringing everybody in town. They ain't fixing that damn pothole. Casper cannot keep going on all these goddamn potholes and acting like it's okay. The kids even like, God damn, is we on a roller coaster? Stop using us to run these campaigns, and then we get our ass out there and vote, and we get you up there and you don't do shit. But I'm only talking because I know I get out and vote. I'm going to cast my vote because I know that there are women that came before me that didn't get a chance, or they didn't give a fuck what you thought. Still today, they don't give a fuck what women think. It's a lot of men that hate women. There's a lot of women that hate women, and they don't give a fuck what we think. But we not going to shut up. We going to tell you what we motherfuckers think, whether you care or not. So you better start listening to it, because 9 times out of 10, we are right. But y'all ain't ready for that conversation. Y'all too busy listening to these motherfuckers on these podcasts that think they know women better than women. Carry on. Well, let me tell y'all something. I don't give a fuck about a millionaire, trillionaire, billionaire, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Use some of that money as restitution for some of the victims. Build community. Take some of that goddamn money and give us some therapy, worldwide therapy, because we need it. We need it. We have suffered PTSD secondhand. Look it up. Third hand. It's just like if somebody in the car was smoking, you got secondhand smoke. Some of us got PTSD. Some of us got shit firsthand. Ain't even no secondhand, because if we watching that and we done experienced it, then we are being re-traumatized, and our body sitting over here and we don't know why the fuck we crying in the middle of the day. And they told us it's the eclipse, the super moon, it's red, it's green, and all these different things, which it is, because the moon and those things like that affects our hormones. But with your hormones being out of whack with the moon and the sun, and y'all fucking up the ozone layer and stuff like that, and then y'all laying this heavy shit on us, we don't know what the fuck going on. We don't know. Stress rate is up. Heart disease is up. Blood pressure is up. Anxiety, depression, shit, you name it, they passing it out, because we are being traumatized. First hand, second hand. We're being gaslit. We're being manipulated. We are being played. We're being distracted. But what we're not going to be is victimized. Because we have boundaries now. So when you ask us, what do we think? We can tell you, I don't have the capacity to carry on the conversation about a motherfucker that don't give a fuck about me, even when he had the fucks to give. Understand? So either we could talk about the weather, we could talk about astrology, we could talk about reasonable doubt, we could talk about power, we could talk about anything. But that and motherfucking politics. You understand?